Genius Terminal. It is the latest Binance hodler airdrop campaign receiving official CZ support. But when just everything is going super well, I mean, the Genius token exploded more than 450% in a matter of days after launch, nearly hitting $1. But right after the Binance airdrop announcement, it crashed over 50%. Insanity. I mean, nobody would have thought that a project officially supported and advised by CZ could dump 50% like this, right? But let's not too fast to jump to conclusion. I spent hours researching Genius, its tokenomics, the numbers, the unlock schedule, and the valuation. And after looking at everything, there were some things that I really like, but there are also a few things that make me extremely cautious. So in this video, I'll do a deep review on Genius Terminal, its backing, how it works, what's the Genius token utilities, why I am bullish or bearish on Genius as a project, and my Genius price prediction. Let's get into it. As a quick disclaimer, this is research and personal opinions only, not financial advice. Please be responsible with your own investment decisions. Thank you very much. First, let's go through the timeline and the backing. Now, to understand why Binance keeps supporting Genius, we need to go back to January 2026. That's when Yeezy Labs, previously Binance Labs, announced a multi-8-figure investment, and CZ himself joined the project as an advisor. Now, the week that news dropped, the platform volume exploded from roughly $85 million weekly all the way to over $2 billion. So yeah, the power of CZ and Binance is real. But April 30th came and the TGE of Genius launched. The token opened, ran hard, touched almost $1 billion in FDV briefly, then slowly fades. Then on May 22nd, it was listed on Binance Spot. The volatility was insane. And more recently, Binance announced the Genius hodler airdrop number 65. And in this point, Genius has received support across multiple Binance channels, including Alpha, Spot, Futures, and now the hodler airdrop campaign. And if you have been following Binance or BNB Chain or CZ, they don't show this kind of support for just any project besides Aster DEX. And we all know that Aster jumped up to billions of dollars in FTV, right? It seems like the entire Binance ecosystem is in full throttle, boosting Genius Terminal, including the legend CZ himself. But what's so genius about Genius Terminal that gave them this power? That's why I looked more into Genius Terminal, and here's what I found. Now, at first, I thought Genius Terminal was just another all-in-one, DEX aggregator dashboard trying to sound bigger than it really is. But the core idea is pretty simple. One clean interface for everything on-chain, including spot trading, perpetuals, pre-launch tokens, cross-chain swaps, launch paths for meme coin, everything, all in a single non-custodial terminal connected to 9 chains, not specifically on BSC, and over 300 DEXs. But the feature that actually caught my attention though was something called the ghost orders. And honestly, this part is pretty clever and unique to all of the other DEXs that I've used. So instead of executing your entire trade from just one wallet, the system can split the order across hundreds of MPC generated wallets, up to 500 apparently. So people tracking wallets on chain for copy trading, for example, cannot easily see your full position size. If you have ever traded any real size on chain, especially in thin markets like meme coins, for example, or perp dexes, then you know how brutal front running can get. So this is one of the few privacy features that I have seen that actually feels useful instead of just sounding cool in marketing, right? They recently deployed this infrastructure on BNB chain as well. The rest of the platform feels very geared towards active traders. We have advanced order types, fast shortcuts, clean execution flow, basically features that you normally expect on a centralized exchange, but not on most DEX interfaces. And that's why they keep pushing this pretty obvious motto that they want to become the on-chain Binance, quote unquote. And that's basically their words, not mine. Whether they can actually pull that off is pretty questionable. But I will say this, Genius has substantial volumes. They've already processed over $15 billion in cumulative spot volumes, and at one point in January, they peaked above $2 billion in weekly volume, probably because of the airdrop speculation. But since then, volume has pretty much largely died down. So, regardless of whether the vision of Genius fully works long term or not, Genius as a platform, it is working for now. It's hot, but we don't know that yet for the future. So now that you know what Genius is and how it works briefly, what does holding the Genius token actually get you, right? What's the utilities? Well, Genius is not just a governance token. It has real utility tied to how much value you actually get from the platform. Holding it gives you, first of all, the fee discounts on the platform, very good. Higher referral commissions, up to 45% in USDC, which is insanely high. If you think about how much people pay in fees for trading, then just 45% of that will come to you. That's very good. And priority access to the ghost order features. Then there is also the USDGG yield, which is Genius Terminal's upcoming native yield bearing stablecoin, right, for Q3 2026. They have a token called GUSD, which will be a fully backed stablecoin that earns yield from cross-chain swap fees. So there's also that as well. Once launched, idle capital will automatically earn yield, and holding Genius will also boost your rate of earning yields as well. Alongside all of that utilities, they also have an active airdrop campaign where they're at season 2 right now, which is live until August 2026. So you have about 2 months left to do this thing. Trading on Genius earns you Genius points that would eventually be converted to their Genius tokens. And because if you hold Genius token, it gives you a stronger multiplier in this airdrop campaign as well. And then on top of that, they also have a buyback and burn program into the Genius platform to reduce the Genius token supply, which is pretty helpful. I mean, all great projects need to have this sort of buyback and burn, right, to bring the value back to the holders of Genius token. Although how much revenue they allocate to buyback and burn is not fully discussed yet on X. If you know how much money they allocate from their revenue to buyback and burn, make sure to comment down below. All right. Okay, now with all the utilities covered, here's why I'm bullish or bearish on Genius Terminal. First, let's talk about my bull case. Now, to be honest, there is only one reason why I even care about Genius in the first place, and also the only reason why I'm bullish on Genius in the long term, all right? Which is the Genius connections. Oh man, they run deep, boy. I mean, Yeezy Labs, Binance Labs, dropped a massive multi-eight-figure investment, like over $10 million, right? We don't know how much for sure, basically, but they're doing that to help build this thing. So that's pretty much committed from Yeezy Labs. And on top of that, CZ himself jumped in the action as a strategic advisor. Now, besides DEX, I think Genius is one of the only ones that CZ himself jumped in as an advisor. And then the entire BNB chain and Binance ecosystem, they were screaming Genius and promoting it for months. Basically, what I'm trying to say is Genius gave a similar vibe to DEX, which went up to like billions dollars in FTV. And right now, Genius is like, what, 400 million? So naturally, I was hooked into Genius, and that's why I'm still fairly positive on its future. But now let's talk about why I'm bearish. And as an investor, as an user, I have more reasons to be bearish than bullish. Now, first, let's talk about the tokenomics. Okay, right now, only about 340 million tokens are in circulation out of a total 1 billion tokens. That means roughly 2/3 of the supply hasn't hit the market yet. And every time more tokens unlock, you know how it is, right? Some of those holders are going to sell, obviously. That's just reality. More supply entering the market creates pressure, especially if demand isn't growing at the same pace. Now, they do have a buyback and burn program, which we talked about before. But if the market, or if the platform is not generating meaningful revenue to suppress the selling pressure, that's not going to do anything, right? They also allocate over 34% to the strategic investors, 17% to the team, and 7% for the foundation. About 21% only is for the community, right? However, there is no vesting schedule that I can find publicly. Or maybe they're trying to make it like very hard to access for some reason. I don't know why they decided to do that or keep this information private, which raises a slight transparency issue to me when it comes to tokenomics. I mean, vesting schedule, timelines, they should be available, right? It's public information. If there's nothing to hide, why do you make it so hard to find? You know what I mean? And then, there's also a risk of a broader market where we're looking at, Bitcoin right now is down to about $67,000. Now, I suspect that we are now in a bear market and we could be down to like $50,000 around that range, right? And when that happens, I mean, Genius, no matter what you think about Genius and no matter how great you think it is, it's going to be subjected to market volatility. All right. And when Bitcoin dumps down, it's going to be very sad to tell you, but everything is going to dump with it. Right? We've seen a lot of projects with solid fundamentals, but they underperform, right? Simply because of the market environment, it isn't rewarding the risk yet. And finally, the biggest reason I am bearish on Genius is that as a user, I think that this product is unfit to the market at the moment. It's a little bit redundant. All right. I get it. Aggregators are amazing, a one-stop shop for DeFi. Genius integrates all of these different protocols into one, right? Perpdexes, Aster, or Hyperliquid, or you have meme coin launchpads as well from 9 different chains, right? But by doing that, Genius makes it very complicated for users to navigate the platform and use the full functionality of individual products, okay? For example, users can trade perpetuals on Hyperliquid, right, through Genius. But there are so many more functionalities on Hyperliquid that Genius doesn't integrate, like vaults, for example, staking or earn, right? So users, oftentimes, if they want to use those products, they have to go back to Hyperliquid at the end of the day. So they just rather go to Hyperliquid instead, right? The same thing happens with other products as well, like Aster or Memecoin Launchpads. I've been using Memecoin Launchpads on Genius for a couple hours, and it's infuriating. And finally, let's talk about my price prediction of the Genius token. First, we have the bear case, right? I mean, Bitcoin is weakening, as you guys all see. Altcoins continue bleeding, some of them, and the lack of meaningful users besides airdrop farmers for Season 2 airdrop are highly toxic combos to Genius Terminal. So in that scenario, I think Genius could visit the 30 to 35 cent range, about 300 million to 350 million dollars in FTV. Same story with Aster DEX. I mean, they have initial hype at first with CZ, posting about them multiple times, quoting, retweeting, whatever it is, Binance listing, the airdrop, whatnot. But when the dust settles after a couple months, Genius will dump to below $400 million in FTV for sure. All right. Next is my base case. Now, I think this is more likely to happen in the short term, where Genius remains somewhat active with high volume holding steadily, at least at the end of the Season 2 airdrop in August 2026. And the altcoin narratives right now, they're still surviving well through the second half of 2026, regardless of Bitcoin dumping down, right? So in this environment, I think Genius is gradually climbing back toward the 60 cent range, right, over the next few weeks. All right. Then, however, it will slowly decline back to below 40 cents. And this is what I think is most likely to happen. Now, finally, is the bull case. This is highly unlikely for Genius, but because we've seen altcoins pumping left and right, lots of scam pumps happening on BNB Chain and Binance Alpha tokens, spot latest tokens. So I wouldn't be surprised if Genius pumps to like $1, breaking the all-time high and even heading towards $2. Again, this is highly unlikely for a project officially supported by CZ and Yeezy Labs to scam pumps without any big news or catalyst. So if Genius actually wants to pump like that, it has to create some sort of story or engaging marketing stunt that attracts attention and volume, right? I just haven't seen it doing that right now. And that's it for my quick video on Genius Terminal and what I think about it, my quick review, my price prediction. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Comment down below what you guys think about Genius as a token and as a platform. All right, like and subscribe to CryptoNinjas for more contents like this, and I'll see you in the next video. Daily out.